Hello, it's day 8 of the manifestation program, and I'm Mimi. Good to see you again. Today we are talking about acceptance. Acceptance of wherever you're at. Whatever you're facing in your life at this point in time, whether you're in a good place and getting better, or you're not in a good place and you're looking to get out of where you're at. Acceptance is really, really important because in resisting where we're at or pushing against it or avoiding it or denying it, any of those things, we're effectively setting up resistance, right, or blockers. And anytime we have resistance, as we know, we disallow what we're trying to create. It also sets up a kind of emotional negativity that in order to feel good, we have to kind of deny where we're at. And that's not the case. We can feel good regardless of our circumstances. And the key to that is accepting the current condition. Doesn't mean you have to be stoked about it, but kind of making peace with it is really key. So let me give you an example. Let's say you've just lost your job. You might have been sacked, you might have been made redundant, whichever. Either way, losing your job when it's not your choice doesn't feel great. And so it's kind of a natural thing to want to deny it, not tell people, lie about it, avoid it, not think about it, not accept it. All those things fall into the kind of not accepting bag. And in doing that, it doesn't create a doorway for us to move through it, move past it, and move on. And that's ultimately what we want to do, right? Difficult things, things we don't want, are going to happen. And they're going to happen, through no fault of our own oftentimes. And that's okay. I think the first step is not attaching meaning to it. So not necessarily attaching meaning if you've lost your job or you've lost something else, a relationship or a loved one or a pet, what have you, or you're facing some other negative circumstance. Not attaching meaning to it, not saying it's my fault or that's bad that that's happened or my life is bad because this has happened. I think it's important that we don't kind of take it that next step and we just stay centered in the event and the event itself. And we try to embrace it and make peace with it, because in doing that, we neutralize it and we remove its power over us. And again, we create an emotional and vibrational doorway for us to move through it and move past it. It's easier said than done, though, to be completely honest. As we all know, saying this kind of stuff is a lot easier than living it. But what I can tell you is sometimes it's just about sitting with that which makes you uncomfortable. If it's a death of a family member, that's going to hurt. And that's okay. That's okay. Acknowledging that, accepting it, letting it wash over you and wash through you puts you into position to move through it. And I think, our minds naturally want to avoid pain. That's what it's set up to do. It's set up to protect us. That's a survival mechanism. And so as long as we know that, we can kind of use our intuition and our intellect to override that, and understand that it's okay to feel emotion, right? Even if it's things like fear or sadness or anger, that's okay. Our emotions are there to tell us things, right? If we're angry, we're oftentimes afraid. If we're afraid, there's a reason why, and it's an opportunity for us to dispel beliefs that are limiting and are not helping us. So sit with the discomfort, sit with the pain, sit with the situation, neutralize it, accept it, and in doing that, you set yourself free and you create a pathway straight away for new things to come in, good things to come in, good opportunities, good energy, happiness, and joy. And that's what we're striving for in this whole exercise. We're striving for happiness and joy more consistently. And through that, the kind of things that we want, which bring us happiness and joy. So wherever you're at today, however you're feeling, don't judge yourself, accept it, neutralize it. Don't make it your fault or someone else's fault. Just stay centered in the facts of what's happened. or the facts of your condition, neutralize it, and then wrap around it some positive affirmations to help you move past it. Even though this has happened, I can still be happy. Even though this has happened, I'm still worthy. Even though this has happened, I'm still loved and supported. Even though this has happened, I can still have everything that I want. Even though this has happened, insert your own words. Yeah, and I hope that helps you. I hope that provides some relief for you today, and I hope that helps you on your manifestation journey. Much love. All the best. Bye.